Hello everyone, Nubkeks here. Welcome to the Heroes of the Storm PTR, where we're playing some Whitemane. And apologies to everyone if I pronounce Whitemane differently. I've got a lot of comments about this, so I do apologize that my country's pronunciation is wrong compared to yours. Oh, it's a bit of a pity, but oh well. She is very cool. Basically, if you ever played a Discipline Priest in recent World of Warcraft expansions, you'll be pretty familiar with how this hero works. So I think the key part of her kit to understand is Zeal. Whenever you heal one of your allies directly, you apply Zeal to them for 8 seconds. And you heal all of your allies that have Zeal on them for 100% of the damage that you do to heroes. So she's gonna be a very aggressive, damage-based hero. It's kind of based around, okay, maintaining and juggling your Zeal stacks on people, making sure you've got good uptime on it at the right time for people that are gonna take damage, and then doing good damage on top of that. I don't really know what talent to take here. I'm gonna grab, this sounds good. Heal people on low health, that sounds nice. Let's do that. Oh, if we move, we're screwed. I see. I didn't know that was a thing. I did not know that was a thing. Right, let's just heal Bloom there again. Why the hell not? And you can see our mana bar running out pretty quickly there. Something we gotta watch out for. So let's cover those other aspects fairly soon. Oh, you can actually use those heals a lot. I didn't expect you get it so often. Fair enough. So basically, our main our main heal is gonna be Desperate Plea. So this heals a fair chunk, and it applies Zeal, of course. But the big deal about this is, let me heal here. There we go. You see this? We've got 3 stacks. Every stack of Desperation that you get, which lasts for 4 seconds, increases the mana cost by 60, stacking up to 3 times. It's got a base mana cost of 30, so adding 60 on top of that every time you heal in a close row really does add up to a lot. Really does add up to a lot. We might be able to save him. No, we don't even need to. He's totally fine himself. On top of this, we have Searing Lash. So this, let's see if I can hit a hero. Oh, he canceled this thing. Okay, well, it does that line skill shot and kind of place it down. If it hits a hero, it will do a second one in that cross-sized shape, which is pretty cool. Again, let's see if we can go up here and land it in an easily visible way. No, it's gonna miss too. Close, but not close enough. Our W is called Inquisition, and this has a long cooldown. This has a long cooldown, but it does lots of damage. So it's a 3-second channel. You do a slow, and you do, again, lots of damage. Here it is right there, so you can see it adds up to a lot. So this is not only, of course, a way to do damage, just purely for damage sake, but it's also going to be producing more healing through Zeal. So it's got a whole bunch of benefits. I think that's for me. I'm really excited about this hero, I gotta be honest. I think she looks really interesting. Trying to balance and maintain your mana. It's such a simple idea, right? That, okay, you know, you're healing through doing damage, and the healing that you do is based off this stacking thing. So if you want to heal lots, it's gonna cost you. I could be in trouble here, so let's go backwards. Thank you. Ow. What's this? Searing Lash restores mana. Okay, sounds good. Casting Inquisition removes Desperation, restores mana. Yeah, let's go with that. Just keep it real simple. Keep it. I haven't had a great look at her talents yet. I'll cover them all at the end of the video, as always, as usual. But I haven't had a great look, so let's try to be a little bit careful. So we're gonna restore mana based off of our stacks.
Not enough mana.
So there we go. I got a bunch of mana back now. He's gonna try throw me, which I don't really want to happen. So let's step backwards a little bit. And oh, of course, our basic attacks will heal too. Ah, it's all coming together now. It's all coming together now. I like it. I like it a lot. So do we only heal off damage we do to heroes? Yes, only damage to heroes. So we can't heal that well in PvE things. That's a little bit of a bummer. You can see there, you know, we're doing a fair whack of damage, and it's just churning some consistent healing to our team. It's a neat concept for a hero. I really do. I think it's great. She functions very like Oriel, I guess, but it's really focused around the damage that Whitemane herself is doing, not on what her allies are doing, which I think it's similar in some ways, but also different enough that it maintains its interest, I think, anyway. Let's see how we are. Let's gank this butcher. Let's gank him. Show this butcher who's boss. There we go. That actually ended up being great. That ended up being great. He's unstoppable. Oh, bummer. So what happened there, that was awesome. We hit him with our Searing Lash, and then the cross section kind of overlapped the way he was running away, so we got a little bit of extra damage out and slow him down with Inquisition. That's pretty cool. The obvious vulnerability with this hero, let's get Make Ally Unstoppable, but it also gives us a stack of Desperation. We'll try to do that. The downside of the hero, of course, is that you are, I guess you want to be doing damage to get healing out, and a lot of your damage comes from this stationary channel. So you're vulnerable doing that. And this doesn't have the longest range in the world at all. So you are vulnerable during a lot of these phases, a lot of these windows. So that's definitely something to watch out for. Definitely something to watch out for. Let's heal him up again. Okay. You know what? I think probably casting this a lot more regularly once there's no desperation going is actually probably a good thing. You can see it does do a nice little chunk of healing. Like here's the Rainer. Yeah, you know, it's noticeable. It's pretty noticeable. Let's just cleanse him. I should have really cleansed him earlier. I should really have cleansed him earlier. Yeah, maintaining good uptime on this, you can see it really chunks your mana bar when you get 3 stacks right there. Whoo boy, it really, really does. Actually, we probably kill this really fast. Oh, I can't Inquisition it. Oh, it's only enemy heroes. Oh, it's a bit of a bummer, I guess. Heal for you. This is gonna hurt a little. A little bit of extra damage there, just spreading around. Yeah, I think she's great. I just, you know, just initial impressions, extremely positive here. Extremely positive. I know a lot of people as well in World of Warcraft, which, like I said, Disciplined Priest is very much what this is based off of. That's, a lot of people consider that to be the most fun healer spec in WoW. I've heard a lot of different people have that opinion. So yeah, I kind of feel the same sort of thing has come through here in HotS as well, which is pretty nice. Oh, I definitely want that glow. I want the mana. I want the mana. You can heal yourself with your Q too. Apply Zeal to yourself. So that's totally a thing you can do. Yeah. All right, heroics then. We got 2 very interesting choices. Scarlet Aegis will heal all nearby allies for a big chunk. Give them 40 armor for 4 seconds. And of course, because it's a direct heal, it applies Zeal. So this could be awesome. Let's go with Divine Reckoning first, which is we're gonna, after 1 second, consecrate an area for 4 seconds, doing lots of AoE damage. Let's go for that. YOLO. Let's go for it. I feel like our team is relatively survivable. They've got each have a bit of their own survivability, so I think we can get away with that. This is like a fairly big damage area, but of course that's just gonna give us a lot of... He might unstoppable that. Yes, he will. It's gonna give us just a lot of extra AoE damage, which will churn out a lot of, you know, healing. 100% of the damage we do is gonna be healing for our team, which is cool. It's super cool. Uh-oh. Let's walk away. Just walk away. Okay, this could get scary. Let's drop our thing in here. There we go. Let's make him unstoppable. And yeah, I mean, I think that I couldn't really keep track, to be honest. I was trying to actually remember what my abilities even do. I felt like that did some damage, right? I think it did. Ow, that's not good. That's pretty cool if so. Drop a heal here. There we go. Lovely, lovely. Have another heal. Oops, that probably cost too much mana. Your wave clear, yeah, it's not going to be great. I mean, you don't get that second proc, so something to watch out for. It'd be interesting in terms of like 1v1 and figuring out how much damage she does. How good would she be in those particular circumstances? And the answer is I don't actually know. Let's heal this guy up. There we go. Bang, bang. It seems like a fairly efficient heal to do that. I honestly expected the desperation thing to last longer. And that'd be a more sort of pre-planned, thoughtful thing. I kind of like how they've made the desperation buff fairly short. And her mana regen seems pretty good, or perhaps we're just getting lots of globes, I don't know, but it doesn't feel too bad. But it feels actually pretty fast-paced, I would say. That we're kind of, there's very frequent decisions that we can make as to when we want to use that desperate plea. And I'm kind of looking at this going, man, I probably should be using this more often. Alright, I've really not been paying attention to the game at all. I've just been walking in circles, healing people, so I don't really know what's going on here. And that's all good. They do have a big push down bottom, that's for sure. Yeah, I think just jumping down, ganking these guys should be pretty effective. We're a little bit split, but we'll see what happens. Desperate Plea, heal self. That sounds great. That sounds great. Let's do that. Ow. Feared away. Not cool. Slow him down with our Inquisition. Excellent stuff. Let's do that again. We're just churning some healing into our teammates as well as doing a fair whack of damage there, which I think is probably on the whole worth it. And yeah, our mana's really good. Yeah, I should definitely be using these more often. What does this talent even do? Sorry, casting Desperate Plea on an ally heals us. Oh, but it doesn't give Zeal. Okay, so that's just like some constant healing towards us. I feel like this talent's probably going to be pretty good, actually. That seems useful. She's going to be cleansed out of that. This might hurt a bit. So if I heal him... Oh yeah, it's a noticeable chunk of healing to me. Yeah, that seems pretty good. Like I said, all the talents, we'll cover them at the end of the video, so you guys can keep up to speed with what the new hero offers, and you guys can in the comments start, you know, theory crafting some builds. That's something I'll try out with Player on stream a fair bit during the week, especially tomorrow, Tuesday. If you guys are around, we'll do her on stream, and yeah, we'll see. Hey, this talent works great. These talents do. These don't. Whatever. We'll try to figure some stuff out. Certainly as much as you can on the public test realm. Okay, here we are. This could be kind of bad. He's in some trouble there. Oh, I didn't cast the heal on him. That's not good. I apologize. Kill you. Good job, boys. Been stunned. And unstoppable him. We can put another heal on him too. Why not? I almost, if it wasn't for the slowing sands, I probably would have gone for a kill attempt there with the Divine Reckoning. Just was not quite in range, unfortunately. Alright, cool. Let's slowly heal up Kaysen here. And for me, it's definitely still early, but man, it is definitely going to be bedtime after this particular video. It's been a bit of a crazy weekend, bit of a crazy week for me. Very, very tired now. Oh boy, very tired. Brain not function too good. And yeah, so you can definitely see it in our mana bar. Yeah, you can see like the chunk of how much mana you're going to spend getting bigger and bigger. What is her mana regen? It's, does it say? Oh, maybe it doesn't say. Oh no, 4.37 per second at level 15. I don't know if that's normal. I actually, off the top of my head, I have no idea. I need to be down here with my team. Sorry, boys. I was thinking about mana numbers. Oh, they got a turn in because of that. Whoops. Actually, we can probably cleanse Raynor, what that's worth. Let's go in here. Let's lay down that. And we can just start blasting him. I should have done some more desperate prayers there, unfortunately. Here, Dwarfius, have a heal. You have a heal. I want to heal too, thank you very much. Do a little bit of damage to her and then run the hell away. Yeah, your mana seems to come back super fast. You know what? Is it this talent? The High Inquisition? I think it is. Desperation heals allies with Zeal. Oh. Oh, let's chain. No, chain to another thing. Yeah, that sounds great. Oh, sorry, we're fighting still. Whoa. That sounds fun though. Chain to another target. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Chain all day. I want to see that in action. Do these abilities cost mana? No, they don't. Ooh, there's a chain. They don't cost mana. It's only your heal that costs mana. Not even your heroic. Okay, right. So the mana management is purely to do with your desperate plea. Gotcha. Roger that, Blizzard. Roger that. I understand. Yeah, the very interesting thing about Intercession, I don't know if I covered it properly, this is their cleanse. So it's kind of like a normal cleanse, 60-second cooldown, 1 second unstoppable, but it also gives you 1 stack of desperation. So I actually think that's really neat. Obviously it's super useful, but you have to give up some healing, or else, you know, be ready to spend some extra mana to make it work. And you know what? I actually really like that. I think that's pretty cool. It's that interesting trade-off. Actually, I need to turn in too if we want to get this. Please don't shoot us all, Chromie. Or Gul'dan. Or Butcher. Nah, they're not even here. We're all good. Oh, there's Gul'dan. Hello. This Butcher is super deep. Nova the Ghost. You're on the wrong hero, my friend. That had to hurt indeed, Mr. Blackheart. It absolutely did. Should definitely grab these fellas. Have a double camp pushing in. Be really strong. Yeah, I'd say the PvE for her feels pretty bad. PvE feels pretty bad. This would be a nice time to push. I mean, we got some nice level leads. A little bit of extra damage there too. It's all good. There we can see a chain. Okay, I didn't see a chain. Oh, that was a lie. I didn't see anything chaining there. Let's assume that it chained though, because it said it would, but I don't actually know. Ooh, we're not even close. I'm very sad that I can't melt these chests. That feels bad. That would be great, wouldn't it? So yeah, this chains. English and chain enemy hero near its target, which does the same amount of damage. No, slightly less damage. But still, you know, and all that extra damage means extra healing with Zeal. What do we get at level 20? There's always fun upgrades at level 20. That heals more. Oh, and cleanses too. Cool. Ooh. What's our potential upgrade? Does 50% more damage, pulls enemies to its center the first time it hits them. Oh, hell yeah. Inquisition reduces all damage the target deals by 75%. Wonder if it applies to the other stuff. I don't know. Let's just cleanse him out there. Lovely, lovely. Alright, we're good. Cool. I think we'll go for Judgment Day. What's this? Burst the Wicked. Blast an enemy hero with Holy Fire, reduces their armor by 25, and deals a lot of damage over 4 seconds. Okay. That could be insanely strong. We'd like drop that on Garrosh, and we can hit him for extra damage, which will mean extra healing for our team. That could be great. I'm on the way, boys. I'm on the way. There's its chaining. That's cool. It's chaining. It's chaining. I'm a bit too frontline here, though. I'm scared. I shouldn't have walked that far forwards. Full of regrets. This will definitely hurt a bunch. Trying to get as many of these out as possible. If I could land this, there we go. It completely cleanses our thing. Gives us back a bunch of mana. We're going to get blasted by Chromie. That lets us kind of drop a bunch more heals. And yeah, hopefully we did some good healing there. I don't know. If we'd be able to force something here, that Butcher, there's no point. So this is a situation, there's no point running across the map to get this guy. Be better off just killing the keep or destroying this keep, something like that. Just getting something more valuable. Just trading up instead of trying to chase and make up for something. Like the potential to catch him, you might. It's really not worth the hassle though, you know? He's super dead. There we go. Lovely. Chromie's gonna do some fairly big damage there. Right, let's get this Judgment Day thing. Let's try it out. Let's definitely try it out. We'll keep dropping some desperate pleas on him. Why not? Alright, we'll drop our thing there as well. She is apparently just AFK. Sucks for him. Uh-oh. Bad news. There we go. That's great. That's a great... Look at that. It just gives us half our thing back. Plus a ton of healing. That's wonderful. That's really good. And it lets us drop a lot more heals too. I really like that. That's a great little ability. It's a great little ability. Can I drop this on them? There we go. Right? Pull them in? Yes? No? Maybe? I don't know. Can you repeat the question? I dig it. No, I dig it. That's awesome. Feels real good. Yeah, just drop a bunch of heals. Pop our Inquisition with this talent, which gives us back a bunch of mana, and we just did a bunch of healing. Because that's how it works. That's good. And there we go, we win the game. Great, yeah, so first impressions, first game here of Inquisitor Whitemane. Extremely positive, extremely positive. I think she looks super fun, super interesting. A really dynamic type of gameplay. I can't remember his name now, but I think the hero designer, I believe I saw it on Twitter, is that it's the same guy that designed Alexstrasza, and I think this is the first hero that's gone live that he's designed since Alexstrasza came out. I could be wrong about that, but I think that's what I saw. And if so, then I think it's wonderful. You know, it makes me feel really good about this because Alexstrasza is one of my favorite heroes as well. Well, this is interesting. Look at this. So he actually, like, just my first glance here is he did way more, well, not way more, but he did more healing than I did, but much less hero damage. So obviously this guy was utilizing his straight up heals with his Q. Just used that much better than I did, but we were doing more damage there. So he's gone for very different talents. Clemency, cast Inquisition on an allied hero. Ah. And he still has the High Inquisitor thing. Okay, okay. Yep, and then fairly similar. So he had the, Scarlet Aegis, which is just a big AoE heal. Yep. Okay, great, and similar sort of stuff. All targets at Zeal are healed. Yeah, I mean, there's some great synergies there straight away. Very cool. Whereas our talents build was pretty random. This is what we had. You can pause if you want to see those bits. Let's jump in. Let's cover all of our talents as fast as we can. Covering talents. 5 mins. Actually, last game for today. See you tomorrow. There we go. Just so our teammates aren't waiting for me and I never get back to him. Okay, so level 1, we've Martyrdom. Each stack of Desperation increases Desperate Plea's healing by 30%, so it gets more powerful. Cool. Clemency, you can use Inquisition on ally, and it heals for quite a lot, and reduces the cooldown. Seems pretty cool. Righteous Flame, Searing Lash does 50% more damage to enemies who are stunned, rooted, silenced, or slowed. And then Pity the Frail, allies below 50% health receive 25% more healing from Zeal. At level 4, we have Unwavering Faith. Reduces Desperate Plea's mana cost by 30. Oh, so just by default, it costs nothing then. Upon reaching 3 stacks of Desperation, gain a 250 point shield for 5 seconds. Huh. Casting Inquisition instantly removes all stacks of Desperation, restores 60 mana per stack removed. Yeah, that's the one I found very strong in that game. Indulgence. Searing Lash's first strike restores 10 mana per hero hit, and its second strike restores 30 mana per hero hit. Interesting. So a lot of very big mana savings on level 4. Cool. Level 7, Zealous Spirit. Upon reaching 2 stacks of Desperation, Whitemane gains Zeal. Cool. Fanatical Power. Activate to gain 50% spell power, lose 25 armor for 5 seconds. Very interesting. And then, of course, Intercession. Make an ally unstoppable for 1 second, gain 1 stack of Desperation. So I love what they're doing here. I think this is cool. So you've got like a massive benefit to this, but also a big downside, which is makes you personally incredibly vulnerable, which is already her weakness. So that's a very interesting trade-off. And then, of course, we got, you know, the cleanse, but with the added Desperation gameplay. So I like what's going on there. We got both the heroics. They both seem very strong. I definitely want to play more with each of them. They both seem very interesting. Very cool heroics, too. Level 13, Self-Righteous. Casting Desperate Plea on an ally heals Whitemane for 125. Does not grant Zeal. And again, that seemed to add up to a fairly reasonable amount of self-healing. Harsh Discipline, hitting a hero with Searing Lash while they are being targeted by Inquisition, roots them for 1.5 seconds. Ah, so kind of like a Sukov-esque talenty thing there. So I presume you have to cast Searing Lash first and then hit Inquisition. I don't know if you can hit them with the first bit or if it'd have to be the second bit of Searing Lash. That's something I'd have to test out, but that could be very powerful. And then Guiding Light, whenever Zeal is applied to allies other than Whitemane, it grants them 20% movement speed for 2 seconds. So, yeah, some pretty interesting ones here, all very different in what they do. Level 16, Radiance. Upon reaching 3 stacks of Desperation, all allies with Zeal are healed for 200. So, I mean, there's just that instant, well, Scarlet Aegis could be giving Zeal to everyone around you because it's direct heal in an AoE. So that could synergize extremely well if you want lots of AoE healing. Cool. Shared Punishment, that's what we took. Inquisition Chains to an additional enemy hero near its target. I presume it applies the slow as well, which is, I mean, it's a 30% slow. It's not terrible. And then some damage over time, which equals more healing. Then Lashing Out. Searing Lash's second strike deals 25% more damage and reduces Searing Lash's cooldown by 1 second if it hits a hero. 5-second cooldown by default, so you could throw out a whole ton of these in the fight, potentially, and there's no mana cost, it's all cooldown based. Then level 20, we have Scarlet Crusade. Scarlet Aegis heals for 50% more, makes affected allies unstoppable for 1 second. So some very interesting gameplay things that could happen there, especially with the Unstoppable application. Judgment Day, Divine Reckoning deals 50% more damage and pulls enemies to its center the first time it hits them. Subjugation, Inquisition reduces all damage the target deals by 75%, which is it's a 3-second channel and a 14-second cooldown by default. Pretty powerful debuff, I guess. And then Purge the Wicked looks stronger, I would say. 40-second cooldown, activate to blast an enemy hero with Holy Fire, reducing their armor by 25 and dealing 300 damage over 4 seconds. So, yeah, like I said, first impressions very good. I mean, my first impressions with the talent tree is looking through this, and I feel like she's a lot of very strong talents. I mean, it's always the thing in the new hero, a new rework, whatever it is. Every talent can look super good, and then once you sit down and people work it out, you actually figure out what the best talents are. But I feel like a lot of these look super good. I feel like it seems to me on first glance that there's quite a lot of variety. So for example, over here in level 7, getting a cleanse could be very important. If their team can't really do much damage to me, if I'm actually quite well protected, Fanatical Power could be really good if they're going to focus my teammates. If they're going to focus me, well, hey, 2 stacks of Desperation get free Zeal on myself. So you see what I mean? I feel like there's a lot of cool stuff going on in this particular tier, for example. So yeah, initial impressions, super good. Really fun baseline kits. I really like the baseline kit, how it works. It seems great. And then she seems like she's got a bunch of very fun and impactful talents as well. Pretty much on every tier, actually. So yeah, big thumbs up on Whitemane. First impressions for me. Let me know what you think down below. And I'll see you all next time for more Heroes of the Storm. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.